Okay. Fine, I will do the Talons tutorial. So, obviously, I get requests to do different things a lot, and one of the most reappearing requests that I get is to put together a Talons tutorial. Now, there are several reasons that I haven't done this. Okay, one, there are dozens of good Talon tutorials out there. Just look them up, seriously. But, fine. I understand if you prefer to have one by an artist you're familiar with. Except for a long time now, I felt that I'm not really skilled enough at drawing Talons to give a lesson about it. In all seriousness, I generally have no clue what I'm doing when I draw Talons, so I feel like I'm really not a good person to come to for lessons. I feel like that would be wrong of me to kind of take that spot, because I'm really not qualified to teach you that. But people keep asking, so at least if I do this, you'll realize why I've avoided it for so long in the past. So, this tutorial video thing is going to be about the method to my madness of drawing Talons, not how to draw Talons. Again, if you're interested in actually drawing Talons, I suggest you find an artist who knows how to draw them, because I do not. The first thing that I'd like to point out, though, is that I don't really have any stable means of drawing Talons. Sometimes I do vague shapes, sometimes I just do blobs, sometimes I go ahead and draw individual toes and claws. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing. It really just depends on my mood and my willingness to suffer at the time. But, anyways, here's a quick breakdown of how I go about Talons. So, 1, I just go for shape. I'll rough out blobby shapes that bend in the general way that I want them to. Next, I go over that with my sketch and add toes or talons. Sometimes I just have vague talon-ish shapes. Sometimes I'll still do blobs for the back legs. Every now and then, I'll draw the actual talons. And when I do, it's just kind of like this. A gentle curve on top, you swoop down to make the claw, and then you just add another little bump on the bottom for the pad of the talon, which is where I'll usually put like a couple lines to give it some texture. Kind of like, you look at the bottom of a dog's foot and there's like those pads on the bottom of its foot. That's kind of what I'm going for with this. The most common type of talon that I draw, however, does look like this. Random shapes. It's all about the swoop and curve of the shape you're trying to accomplish. Even though I generally settle for, the wrong amount of talon shapes, or sometimes it doesn't even resemble a biologically functional limb, I'm able to pull talons off because all that I care about is the shape and the curve. Again, this is why I'm not really qualified to do a talons tutorial. If you're interested in actually learning how to draw claws and talons and stuff like that, please spend 5 minutes doing some research on YouTube or Google. I guarantee you'll find someone who actually knows what they're doing. Anyways, that was my short little talons tutorial. Now, hopefully you guys will see my true ineptitude and leave me alone about learning to draw talons. Seriously, I know everybody struggles with them, and I do too, but it doesn't hurt to, go ahead and look up some tutorials. Especially since there are some artists out there who truly do put in the time and the effort to learn how to draw amazing dragon claws. Alright, now that that's out of the way, this video is over. Really short tutorial, just kind of wanted to get this out of the way so people would stop bugging me about it, because I hate repeating myself over and over. But anyways, yeah. Remember to check out the links in the description, Redbubble, DeviantArt commissions, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.